Nihle here again. Now, in this season, we're delving more into the electrical components in our cars and what helps them keep on driving. Now, today, we're looking at a component called the vehicle sensors. Now, essentially, they have quite a few roles, and we're going to get a brief overview of all of them. And to help me with that, I have a seasoned mechanic by the name of Charles, and he's here to clear things up for us. How are you today, Charles?
A little. I'm blacker than you.
I'm very good as well, thank you. So, I'll be very honest. When I think of the word sensors, I think of those components that help us park, and they start beeping. But I'm assuming that's not what we're doing today. Can you tell me what are these sensors we're looking at?
Those are also sensors.
Okay.
But today we'll be looking at the engine operating sensors, which brief touch over or go over will be oxygen sensor, cam and a crank angle.
So Charles, what is the overall job of a sensor in the car?
Okay, overall job on sensors would be to monitor data, to increase performance, reliability and fuel efficiency. So this would be oxygen sensor. For monitor exhaust gases, then you'd have a crank angle sensor, solely monitor engine RPM, and a cam angle sensor would be to monitor the position and speed of camshaft. So oxygen sensor would be situated on the exhaust manifold. We would find one oxygen sensor pre-cat and then another oxygen sensor post-cat. Cam angle sensor would be situated at the back of the cylinder head here to monitor camshaft speed and position, and then a crankshaft position sensor on the cylinder block at the front crank pulley side or where the clutch and flywheel bolt to the engine.
From what I'm getting, I think the easiest one maybe that you could show me how it works, how we maybe put it in, might be the oxygen sensor, because I think that's the one I can see clearly right here.
Yeah, obviously any work performed on the vehicle, always advised to remove the negative battery terminal. When doing such things, we can go ahead and disconnect the connector right up here, then bolt this right up, secure it with the specialized tool, whatever we need to use for that. Plug it back in. My recommendation would be take it to a qualified mechanic, because there is a couple of things that can pinpoint a defective oxygen sensor, but it could also be a couple of other things. So I selected some information related to the ECU based on the oxygen sensor, crank and cam angle. So the crank angle sensor, the blue line, which you can see clearly there, 780 RPM, which is normal idle speed for this vehicle. The red line would be an oxygen sensor. The ECU would make a decision based on what exact voltage it receives from the ECU. The zigzag line there is information related from the cam angle sensor. And even if we do rev it up a bit,
you see things start to change, So now, Charles, how would I know as a driver that there's something up with my sensors?
Okay, if there is something wrong, engine light would be illuminated, and my suggestion would always be visit a qualified mechanic, qualified workshop.
So essentially, it still all comes down to good maintenance is what I'm hearing.
That's it.
Thank you so much for your help today, Charles. I think you've given me a sense of just how important all these little components are.
It's my pleasure.
I hope that you, just like me, keep on appreciating all the small details in our cars that help it keep on driving.